RPG Reborn. Classic game, perfect for those people who loved Legends of Kesmai. And in fact, it's better than Legends. If you played on GameStorm, if you played on Freedom, if you played on Lands of Kes, to be honest, I played Kesmai, Kaj, you played Kesmai, right?
I've played a lot of Kesmai. It's one of my favorite games of all time.
I mean, we're not like newbies with the Kesmai, but this is something that you're definitely going to love, okay? So let's talk a bit about this. If you played Kesmai, you'll realize that this is pretty much the same game, right?
Yeah, very, very similar starting point. The creator, basically made this as a spiritual successor to Legends of Kesmai.
Yeah, exactly. It was built by Kesmai players for Kesmai players, and what it does is it's kind of updated the engine. Now, I'll be honest, it's still the old graphical type of engine, but there have been rumors to updating that type of UI and everything like that. Now, when that happens, we're not sure, but there's definitely been rumors about that. So why is this better than LoK? What's the deal? So first of all, it's just updated. I think it looks better. First of all, maybe that's a bit of a preference, but
one of the main things, we've got 4 hexes instead of 3, so it's a 7x7 instead of a 9x9 instead of a 7x7.
Yeah.
So that adds quite a lot of tactical differences.
Exactly. And also just different mechanics, okay? So we've got the gear. The gear situation is so much better. Let me just show you. So you can actually put gear. Your gear doesn't drop. It's much more World of Warcraft style, where you get the best gear in the game and you upgrade that progressively as your levels go up, okay? Which is phenomenally better than everyone wears the same. You have one staff in the game.
Everyone's wearing ices and everyone's wearing a Hummer.
Yeah, exactly. So the gear is one reason why it's better. And also another reason why it's better is you can train every skill for every player. So I can actually train hand skill for my character. Okay, I haven't, but I can. There's also no level cap, which is awesome. A lot of people on the Lands of Kes server, they got to like level 19, then it's like, okay, well, what now? I'm a master. Well, the game just ends. I mean, what are you going to do? Go farm more gold or what? You just levels up for more ads? What's the point of that? There's no level cap. So as you get more and more levels, your character actually gets stronger as well. Well, that happened in Kesmai and other games like that as well, but the bottom line is you get more magic skills. See, it's a little bit different of a system. In Kesmai, you chose a class and you just stuck with that class. In this one, you choose skills and you level those skills up. And any of the melee skills are open to anyone. You can train them and everything like that. But as you get higher and higher and higher, you unlock different magic skills as well. So once you get to 15,
and you're able to unlock more or less 3, and technically you're able to unlock a 4th.
Yeah, exactly. Most people get to like the 3. You'd have to get to like level 35 in each to unlock the 4th, which is really, really, really high level. But the point is that you can start with, let's say, fire or something like that, and then you can unlock unholy, and then you can unlock mentality or whatever you want to do, which is the skill tree that I went. So it's just an updated version of it. It's new, it's fresh, and it's the same type of passion if you love those games, but it's a little bit better. So the leveling system is much, much better. There's no level. The round timers are actually a little bit quicker as well. Okay, and don't you notice that, Catch, as well, that the round timers are just a little bit quicker?
Yep, and there's also more things that affect the round timer, like ways to speed up the round timer as spells or quicker abilities, things like that.
Yeah, so the system is basically just generally a lot more broader. There's a lot more variety to it. So if you played LoK, you remember the character builds, right? Like, what were the main ones? So you had your wizard, right? What did every wizard use?
Every wizard had the Overlord staff and just spammed Firestorm, Whirlwind, and Ice Spear.
Yeah, exactly. So this is different because, look, you use a one-handed blunt and a shield, and I use a two-handed blunt weapon, completely different weapon skill set. You're a caster as well, but you can heal, but you can still do damage. I can't heal, but I can, and we both can cast pets, which is awesome as well. So it's just there's just a lot more broader system. The character customization is a lot more fun.
Yep. In general, it's like there's much more room for personalization of your character and being able to like really come up with a unique way to approach the game.
Yeah, and we're going in some of the newbie areas right now. This is literally the town starting zone where we're just nuking everything, right? But there's a lot of cool things to do in this game. There's boss fights, obviously. There's layers, and some of the boss fights specifically are pretty cool. Get pretty hard as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
The developer Dobbs took a lot of inspiration from other larger MMOs and sort of tuned the bosses to be, you know, more unique encounters instead of just the standard, the mob's gonna hit you real hard and knock you around a little.
Yeah, so they'll do AoE effects, or they'll summon ads, or different things like that. Now, I'll be honest, so what's the bad of the game? I would say probably the bad is there's rumors of like updating the UI and things like that. Now, when that happens, I don't know when that's going to happen. But just to be honest, you know, it's not all peachy keen, but it's definitely for an LoK player, GameStorm player, someone who's looking for something new, definitely come. The count is completely free. There's no pay to win or anything like that. And you'll love it. It's a really cool game. Even playing by myself was awesome because the way that I found this game is I wanted to try something different than LoK. And this is just a lot better in my opinion.
Yeah, there's tons of areas of, you know, every different zone and element and tons of bosses strewn about. Lots of cool quests to do. There's probably 200 something quests in the game.
Oh, and there's a global chat in the game as well. I mean, little quality of life, like you see us talking in the global chat here. It's just /1, and you can talk in different chat channels. I think that that's a simple, huge improvement, to be honest. You can talk to people, and you can whisper them and everything like that. So just small things like that go a long way.
You also have speaking of quality of life, when you die, you have a 10-minute timer to get your body back, and it's significantly easier to actually get your stuff back. You don't lose as much stuff when you die.
Yeah. Oh, stun timers. Stun's gone. You remember in LoK you had that random stun, like no matter which was ridiculous. You could be the highest level character and you could get a stun timer. And you could wipe in areas that you should never wipe. There's no stun in this game either. So yeah, that's I mean we can go on and on and on, but there's a lot of little things like that.
Pretty much any LoK player is going to be able to jump right into this game and pick it up, and there's a ton of content. I know I was always sort of left itching after we busted down the AG and killed Lucy a million times. I was ready to dive in and have more stuff to kill, and this game has certainly scratched that itch.
Perfect. So just go ahead and check out rpgreborn.com and sign up for a free account.